What's up, everybody?
Hi everyone, thanks for being here. I'm Savana Watts.
And I'm Wes Watts.
And we're here to tell you today about our new 3-in-1 packages that we offer. We do have some new features that we want to tell you about in 2023.
So let's jump right into it. As you can see here, we have one of our pre-wired electrical systems. This happens to be a TWS 10. So the 10 stands for a 10 kilowatt hour battery bank, which would be equivalent to 800 amp hours at 12 volts. So this is our TWS 10. This is a huge battery bank. We got a 5,000 watt inverter in here, the bus bar system with the Link Smart BMS, charge controller, Servo GX with the touch screen so you can get all of your system information. We got the wake speed voltage regulator in this particular unit because this client's gonna have the 24 volt dual secondary alternator. We got some DC-DC converters to step down to all of your 12 volt circuits, which you'll see access from the back of the van, but will benefit from 24 volts for air conditioners, dual alternator, and that type of thing. So as you can see, it's all been pre-wired for you, built by professionals, so you don't have to worry about it. Every component in this system has been programmed. All these wires have been sized correctly. We have circuit breakers here, so you can just drop this in your van and get off grid.
Spend more time using your van and less time building it with a TWS pre-wired 3-in-1 package.
That's what it's all about.
One new feature for 2023 is we have the battery heating pads.
We have temperature management built in to be automatic with the system. You'll see these two sensors here are actually on the batteries. These are the Ruvi Bluetooth sensors that talk to the system, and when the batteries are getting to colder temperatures, we have a relay that turns on these heating pads, brings those batteries back up to operating temperature, and then turns them off once they're at operating temperature again.
Another cool feature is that it will actually email you through the app and it'll let you know if your batteries are getting too cold.
You'll know that these heating pads turned on to bring it back up so you don't have to worry about it, but it's always good to get that heads up from your system when you're connected to Wi-Fi. So the electrical was part one of the TWS 3-in-1. Let's show you part two, which is the completely pre-plumbed water system on the other side of the van. Let's spin this thing around.
Let's do it.
Okay, so taking that similar concept to our pre-wired power systems, on the opposite side of the van, we have a complete water system that's been pre-plumbed and leak tested, so you can just drop it in your van and you don't have to worry about it.
So in this system, you're gonna find a 30-gallon water tank, 4-gallon water heater, and our favorite, the Guzzle H2O drinking water filter.
So the Guzzle water filter actually features a 12-volt UV light, so you can drink water from your water system wherever you go, because that UV light is going to kill any bacteria in your freshwater system.
Another new feature that we have for the water tank system is our temperature sensor.
So again, just like the battery system, we have a Bluetooth sensor here that talks to the Victron system and can actually send you that email notification when your water system is getting to cold temperatures. We have the Bluetooth sensor programmed to send you an email at 40 degrees and let you know that your water system is getting cold. That way you have time to make sure your system doesn't freeze.
On this side of the kit, you're gonna find our water pump and our pressure accumulator.
The pressure accumulator is a nice feature because it's gonna keep your pump from cycling on and off when you just need those quick hits out of the faucet. And then we have a built-in outdoor shower so your kit is ready to use out of the box.
And you'll also find a city fill so you can pull up, hook up a hose, and get your water tank back up to full.
And just to add to everything that we include in your water system from TWS, we have the Guzzle H2O filter, but then we have this stainless steel low flow faucet that will install up in your galley with the adapter to connect to your vinyl hose, which you would run all the way back to your water filter. And this is just for drinking water, and we include that in all of our kits. So all of this is the complete drop-in water system. You have power on one side, you have water on the other, and then let's talk about part three to our 3-in-1 system. Okay, so you've seen our power systems, you've seen our water systems. This is part three to the TWS 3-in-1, and that of course is the integrated bed platform. So this here is our TWS 5-panel fixed bed platform. It's 1/8 inch aluminum and it has slots in it so it's adjustable depending on your wall thickness. We're gonna go ahead and assemble this and then we'll show you guys how it installs with our enclosures. Okay, so we got our 5-panel bed platform assembled, and now we're gonna show you how it integrates on our enclosures. So there you have it, the Tiny Watts 3-in-1. We have our electrical system on one side, we have our water system on the other, and then the third part here is the 5-panel bed platform.
The other thing that we want to show off is our cubbies here. So we got 4 inches of storage on the top for the standard high kit.
It's a great place for hats and beanies and socks.
Bed sheets, you name it, just extra storage.
And our custom Tiny Watts mattress essentially has a seam right at this 16-inch mark. So this piece of the mattress folds up on both sides, and that makes it easier to get in and out of those storage cubbies. Super solid, plenty strong to support 2 people. This is essentially the entire back half of your van with all the systems dropped in, turnkey, ready to go. So you can spend more time using your van and less time building it. That's a wrap. Good night.
Let's get some sleep.